Scorpios, welcome into your April monthly read. We're going to get a general message for all you Scorpios out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. So, if you are here listening, there's probably a message for you that's coming. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's not everything may resonate with you, but that's all right. There may be another video out there that's maybe more aligned for you right now. But we'll tap into April here and see what's happening. We got lots of energies happening right now with the full moon in eclipse in Libra happening this Monday coming up. So that's, I feel what I'm getting from all the other readings is that's like kind of kicking off some shift in energy, some change for people that's going to shift forward into April, into the eclipse season. So this is the first eclipse that's kind of kicking off eclipse season and kind of shifting things up a bit. So the action card flipped out here, so we're going to go with that. You got some action. I feel like it's like, okay, there's been a time of like rest, kind of just allow things to unfold, but then all of a sudden in April, it's like taking action on something. Security. Okay. And community. So like I was saying, I feel like you taking action in some aspect on something in your life brings about a new level of stability and security for you. And part of that security and stability is going to be in your relationships with the community card. And also bringing in almost like more people that are aligned to your soul tribe. To just, again, people that you resonate with at this point in your life that have the same views and have the same values and want the same things and kind of fill you up. And I feel like you've been kind of waiting for this or just feeling not filled by your relationships in your life. And there's definitely something new coming in. And it's, again, I want to tap in more to that action card. So we'll get some more clarity on that. So I like that community though. It's like a rainbow coming in. It's almost like we're a little bit in this like stormy, like you have to take action to address some sort of maybe, again, shift or change, but then the rainbow comes. And with that rainbow, part of the rainbow is that sense of support and community, that you're not alone and people are helping and have the same alignment in, again, in all the aspects. So let's tap into the tarot cards. What do we got for April? 8 of Wands. So this has been coming out a lot in all of the readings for April. And again, that's about, I think, like there's definitely more movement. Like this is like action and movement. And it's like, you're going to see more movement and action in your life where maybe things have been a bit slow or stagnant. You got the 5 of Wands here, 2 of Wands, lots of Wands, High Priestess, maybe I'll just, the Knight of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles. And I'm going to take this 10. because that's like the end. That's like a realization, a shift, an ending of potentially, again, something that's been going on for a while that you're finally letting go of. And I almost feel this tie to the community, like someone else is lifting kind of some burdens off you that you feel like you've been having to like carry and take responsibility for and do it on your own. But I feel like more people are definitely showing up in a new way for you, that you've never had this level of support. And like your sense of security and safety in your relationships is also improving because of that. So whatever this movement is, change, I feel like with the Five of Wands, this is impacting more than you. There's like other people involved that have to almost contribute to a decision or the action or the change. And it's like both, it's like a Two of Wands is about making a decision in what direction you're moving forward in. And you finally, it's like with the High Priestess, you know, I think if there has been like a sense of like not having clarity or not really knowing yet where you're headed, or maybe you want change, but you're not sure what that change is. I feel like you finally know, like you finally get some like higher knowing about this internally, like your intuition as well. Like you just know this is what you need to do, or this is the direction you need to take, or take some action on something where you haven't really been taking action yet. And the Knight of Swords too is about like fast movement. So there's a lot of movement and it's like moving fast. And it's something that you really feel good about and aligned. And I feel like for once in a long time, you're finally doing something or moving towards something that like you really feel alignment with personally and feel like fulfilled about taking the step. And it kind of again ends a period of like you feeling like, again, lack of movement, lack of support, lack of people like really supporting you or supporting action being taken here. So that's kind of what's brewing here. I feel like this is brewing, and this is how it's going to unfold in April for you. So let's tap in and get some more general cards. Ten of Swords. Interesting. Temperance. The World. And I'm going to pull one more. Two of Swords. So I definitely feel like there's an end to stagnation or an end to feeling stuck or not sure of what to do. And I feel like there's this sense of you kind of take, the Fool's not here, but with Temperance, I kind of feel this like leap of faith or trust in taking an action on something and just like trusting that, again, you're protected, you're supported, the universe has you, and you're going to be successful, and it's going to turn out okay. And the World too, there's like, with the Ten of Wands as well, like there's an ending and a new beginning here. And I feel like a big ending to like, again, kind of feeling stuck, sitting on the fence with the Two of Swords. I feel like this sense of like sitting on the fence, kind of like biding your time, like, well, I'm not sure what to do yet. I do know like I want this or I want to feel this, but I'm not sure how that looks and what I need to like, what steps I need to take, or like, it's almost like you're still feeling it out, or you have been feeling it out, but there's an end to that. So I'm going to get, I'm going to actually do something different. I'm going to pick one card to clarify these four. So one for the Ten of Swords. Three of Swords. I want one more here. The Moon. Temperance. Seven of Swords. Interesting. With the World, Six of Wands. I just said that. So again, this is the card of success. So you're going to overcome things and be successful. And I think it's going to go in your favor here. Two of Swords. Six of Pentacles. So I feel like this Ten of Swords is more stuff from the past, like things that you've been holding on to deeply. Like this is, to me, like pain and betrayal and hurt from the past with the Three of Swords. Definitely this is something really deep. This is like trauma from the past. And like with the Moon here, it's very deep, it's very unconscious, and it's kind of been holding you back. And you've kind of been like not sure how to actually, like, how do you overcome this? Because it's kind of this energetic thing that's just been holding you back, like I said, something that you've been trying to work with, and it's just still there, and it's been impacting again your path, and like almost you feel like keeping you stuck in this space and things not shifting and changing, so that you're experiencing something different. And allowing this energy, this pain to not keep, it's like you consciously aren't allowing it to control you, but that energy, when it's so stuck. Again, when we think of like our experience and what we attract and what we, you know, there's all these talks about like manifestation and affirmations, but if you're not really addressing the energetic aspect of it, it doesn't matter how much, you know, manifestation work you do and affirmations. This is still going to impact what you're attracting in. And I feel like the Temperance here with the Seven of Swords, I feel like, again, this is like so deep that it's almost been like deceiving you a bit. Like you're not fully conscious of this happening behind the scenes. And it's almost like, again, this like thing you're not aware of. And the Temperance is like, you know, working, the energy or your higher self and guides are working on, again, a higher dimension to help you kind of clear this. But this, they're confirming that this kind of, again, with the World, this pattern, this cycle, this like journey that you've been on, that kind of, again, there's this experience or multiple experiences keep impacting your, again, what you're attracting in, is you're overcoming this. And with the Two of Swords, again, there's that kind of block. It's like he's not fully aware of it, but there's still some energy that's just like that heart chakra space there. It's like it's been like a protection mechanism. And that's what's been kind of like, again, creating this imbalance in your experience. This could be in your relationships, but also just like what you're attracting in. Like you feel like the effort, what you're putting out there, it's like it's like your experience is just crumbing you, right? You're not getting the same like amount of money or abundance coming in. So this is really deep stuff happening. And what's, again, unfolding in April is I feel like you start to see some change here. There's an opportunity for action to shift and to bring others in that are more going to be in alignment with that balance, that harmony with what you put out, they're giving back to you. I'm just going to get one card for this action here. What's give us more clarity around this action for Scorpios. So I got the 3 of Cups in reverse. And then the 4 of Pentacles. Again, like, I feel like this, the 4 of Pentacles talks again about security and stability, which is interesting here. This is again like fear-based, right? Like, what does safety and security look like to us? And it really is around what our physical life looks like. Like, I have to have this much money in the bank, or I have to kind of be cautious and withhold in relationships because I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to be too, you know, make too much, be spontaneous or take too many risks, because again, you're kind of need that safety. And with the 3 of Cups, I feel like this also has to do with a lack of security and stability in your relationships. And again, because the 3 of Cups is about our connections, like our friendships, our community, other people in our lives. And when it's reversed, it's like a lack of that, like, celebratory energy and connecting with people and like fulfilling connections that really fill us up. But there's definitely some action that's happening. And maybe you start to see just the action means that there's finally a shift, changes in your life where you're seeing, like, it's almost like the universe is finally allowing action to move forward and move you toward, again, relationships and friendships and community that give you an actual sense they're fulfilling and they're safe and secure. And you don't feel like you're the only one, you know, trying to add value to it. Magician, yeah, you have been manifesting this. And maybe it's just, again, this divine timing thing where, like, you've already like planted the seeds and have been sowing them, tending to them to manifest this, and you haven't seen action or change yet. But I think in April you start to really see a shift here. Nice. Loving it, Scorpio. So this is kind of a broad message, like not tied to one certain thing in your life. I feel like this really is talking to a lot of aspects in your life, whether it's relationships, friendships, you know, work, abundance, money, things like that. So let's head on over to the extended. The link is below in the description if you want to come over with me. I think we're going to dive into and look at the outcome of this. I want to get some more information around the 7 of Swords and this, like, this deeper stuff that you've been holding on to, and what, if anything, just to give more clarity around the 7 of Swords. And then we'll tap into the signs that show up here. So we have Pisces, Gemini, I think we're just going to tap into Pisces and Gemini. And then we'll get a timing card on this. Again, this change. I feel like there's a change here, and look at timing around when you actually start to feel this shift. Definitely it's going to start in April, and I think that eclipse energy is really just like pushing things forward. Just trying to see if there's anything else. And maybe we'll tap into, like, specifically, where is this shift going to show up for you? And what does that look like? So, all right, Scorpios, I'll see you over in the extended.